Focus on my brake lights.
Ain't turning back. Now that I'm back on track, yeah. Take my word for it. Put a couple bands on it. And I don't plan on letting people turn me. No. You can say what you want. I'ma keep pressing on. I can't go pop that thing like I'm feeling green, right? Talking to my past life. Focus on my brake lights. Cruising to my future now.
We are ready for you all, but the question is, are you ready for us?
They would say I'm ready for that.
Yeah, are you ready for us? Because
Yes.
hey, just to give you a disclaimer, okay, I know I yelled a little bit too high. Okay, let's introduce ourselves first and then give you a breakdown of this show, because this show today is gonna be so fun. It's going. I'm gonna tell you later. Okay, so let's introduce ourselves. My name is Angeli.
I'm Nori.
I'm ShyTia.
And again, welcome to
Breaking the Silence.
All right, that's good. That's good. The energy is good. All right, so yes, be ready for today because it's going to be very, very exciting.
Okay.
However, I have a question for my lovely ladies over here. Since we are in this age and day and era of technology where we always have to have our devices, our phones, most especially, right? But this question is for all of us. If you can just keep 3 apps on your phone, only 3, okay, on your phone, what will be those 3?
Okay, so for me will be Netflix, WhatsApp, and mail. That's it.
All right.
You want to
okay.
communicate with me? Email me.
Yeah, old school, you know,
Yeah.
so yeah, communicate.
Yeah.
Okay, how about you, ShyTia?
I just got that. Actually.
You just got that?
So FaceTime.
She's learning.
I need to keep my FaceTime because that's how
Okay.
me and my family call each other. We
Okay.
don't call regular.
Okay.
All right.
YouTube.
YouTube,
Okay.
okay.
Yeah, and Outlook.
Outlook, all right.
Yes.
Okay. So
Wait,
we also
no,
communicate
no,
with you
no,
in
Outlook. No, that can go. Telegram.
Telegram.
Yeah,
Okay, all right.
yeah.
So,
So no mail at all? No email
No
at
email.
all?
I can check it on the computer.
yeah, that's true. That's
Okay,
true.
yeah.
I agree on her with
What
that
about you?
because mine is Telegram. It's a messaging app, and Telegram seems to be where everybody
Everywhere.
messages. Yeah, so Telegram. The second one is notes because, as you know, I really take my notes seriously. I have it there. And the third one is contacts. So I'm going back old school, y'all, when phones didn't have all this internet, all of that. Just those 3. If you need a call, if you need a text, if you need to
Do it on Telegram.
yeah, do it on Telegram. Exactly, that's it. Because all the other ones, I think they're just they add on, but also sometimes they can be a little distracting.
It's funny. None of us set the camera.
We
set the camera.
you know.
Interesting.
The person who has all the pictures in their phone.
Well, anyways, let's move on. Let's move on to our great topics for today. And one of them is, why is everything a competition?
Ha ha ha.
And when we say competition, not like the competition that you really have to work hard for it and earn something, but daily things that, happen in real life, in daily life, that we don't really need to compete for it. So, it can be a little
I like
petty,
this one.
Later on, we are going to be talking about that.
Okay.
Another one are the trends, of course. So, since this generation, we all have this technology. So, trends is also making their way in. However, the question is, are trends making us less individual?
Interesting.
So
there are different points to
later
touch on.
on, we are going to touch on that. I know BTS Unfiltered is probably going to come for us, but we're okay with that. And for those of you who, I'm not going to spoil it, just watch Focal Point. That's one of our segments today. I was about to spoil the topic of that, but if you want to know, then better stick around. Exactly. And of course, we have our Empowered Echo today. So we're going to have some codes, some statements, and if that resonates with us, if that challenges us, or if that relates us in any other way.
Okay.
Okay, so
Interesting.
it's pretty fun.
It's gonna be a loaded show.
Pretty good, you know, and it's going to be exciting. But I know that's a lot, so take this quick break. We are also going to take a quick break, and we'll be back.
Laugh, learn, and love with Breaking the Silence. We'll be right back.
Why?
Why take a chance? Why risk a mistake? Why say something? We all have reasons why we choose to ignore the things that give us pause, that seem out of place, that don't feel right. The word why can either paralyze us or empower us to stand up and protect what we love.
So if you see something, why do you say something?
I see say for my friends.
I see say for their future.
I see say for my entire school.
I see say because if I don't, who will?
I see say because all this matters.
We all have something worth protecting, a why that unifies this community we are all a part of. So protect your everyday. Report suspicious activity to local authorities. If you see something, say something.
You're not alone in your journey. Breaking the silence is your tribe.
So for me, I made a choice because peace is not just, it's not like something that is, oh, because of this I have peace. No, peace is a choice.
Connect with a community of strong women who share stories and uplift each other.
As if you know, you know. Yes, Nori.
All you gotta do is drop that beat
And
on that
she's
dance
gonna-
floor.
Yeah, child. And I can't dance, so you know,
We're just gonna be like,
Join the conversation and let your voice be heard.
I don't remember how it started.
Go to that.
Our back and forth. It always came back. Dad! You probably don't remember what you told me,
That was perfect.
but I heard every word.
On Breaking the Silence, we aim to broaden your horizons on a variety of topics.
grudges can lead to unforgiveness, and that has like a bigger problem at the end of the day.
Beneficial advice you can use in your daily life.
whether that's a good habit or a bad habit, the brain does not recognize if it's good or bad.
Let's explore today's topic together on Breaking the Silence.
I just pictured myself doing that because I definitely do that.
Yeah.
I definitely do.
I do that too.
I do that. So it was so funny when I saw it because, yeah, like there's no competition. Like everyone's just walking their pace.
Yeah.
But then in your mind, you're just kind of
and
like.
then you make eye contact
Yeah.
with one person.
And you're just like, okay, let me do faster. But sometimes we just don't really think about it so seriously that it's a competition.
Yeah.
But we really take things so seriously sometimes. Like every single thing is a contest. And what do we get out of it? Nothing. Absolutely nothing. For example, you know, you are in a group of friends or family even, and then you start talking about your day, talking about your schedule, and then the other person, oh yeah, but me too, I have this, and everything started to just be like, who's more busy? Who has a more crazy schedule? Or who has this? Okay, I have to take the kids to school and this and this and that. And you don't get anything from it.
Yeah.
What you get is probably more stress. That's good for you, but some people really do take it seriously.
Yeah.
You know, in my family, we have this very competitive feeling. Like everybody in my family is like really competitive. And we kind of grew up being so competitive. And we would have family game nights because we didn't really go out. So we would play games out of anything. Just give us a pen and a piece of paper, and I'm telling you, we will come with games. And we, at one point, we had a board to see who won the most games. That's how competitive my family is. And we'll be like, it'll be just so like funny stuff that you wouldn't even think would be. Like, who can finish the water faster? Who can do this? It's just like little things, and your siblings and you are always competing. Even things like who can make mom mad first, or things like that. We would just make competition, and as kids, it's like you just want to play, you know. So it's like something fun. You're like, okay, well, let's see who can do this first. Let's see who can do that. Let's see who'll be the first to fall, or things like that.
Yeah, as you can see, we see the competitiveness coming out of her in these games that we're doing. So
Getting better.
Yeah, that's the backstory of it.
Okay, quick question. So what is the most ridiculous thing people turn into competitions nowadays? I have one in mind, but I want to hear from you guys.
I think like people at the light, like you know how when you're at the light with somebody and then you just look over. I don't do this. This is not me. But like they just look over and then they start kind of like speed racing to see who goes first. And you're just like, that is a complete stranger. Why are you doing that? It's not like you can brag and be like, hey, I beat you. You'll never see them again. What's the point?
Yes. Or this one. I don't know if y'all done this before, but I've definitely done this before. So you're at the grocery store and you see someone is heading to the line, right? And what you do? You speed walk. Speed walk with your cart to try to get in front of the person. Don't come for me, y'all. Okay, we listen and we don't judge. But I have definitely done this before at the store because I see they have a whole, but they have more stuff than I do. So I'm like, listen, no, let me just hurry up and speed walk with this cart and get in front of that person so I can hurry up and get out the store. But what do you get out of it at the end? Nothing really.
Yeah. Or when you go to the parking lot, it's an open space. So basically, you're not just wanting that one space, but there's a lot of space. But you want that front.
Yes.
And there are other spaces. I've definitely done it. So yeah, I could be a little petty, but I want to go in and out of the store. I want that over there in the middle, right in front of the store. So sometimes we can be a little petty. We compete for those kind of things that are every single day without, again, absolutely nothing. For what? You stress yourself out and later on you drain your energy because again, as one of you said, it's a stranger. Like you don't even like, okay, what are you gonna get from that? Nothing.
But you know, sometimes it's not always a stranger because like, let's say you go to those really nice neighborhoods. Those people are always competing who can decorate the best. And it's just like extravagant. Like decorations for every holiday. 4th of July, bam, they're doing all of this red, white, and blue. Halloween, they got it. Christmas, they got it. Valentine's Day, they got it. They literally compete with their neighbors to see who is the most decorative house all the time.
You know, we're talking about it and we're also commenting how sometimes it could be stressful, whatever. But sometimes for certain people, depending on how they are, their humor and stuff, it's actually a de-stressor. Like I know somebody, he literally gets a kick. He gets a kick out of competing just to see what the other person's reaction is going to be, just to see how they're going to react or whatever. He's not interested in winning. He's just interested in getting a reaction out of that person. And it makes him feel good. It's kind of like a de-stressor for him. So he does it all the time. So yeah, at the end of the day, no one wins anything. But for some people, it can be kind of stressful. But for others, it's like a de-stressor.
Yeah. And for sometimes they take it a little bit too far up the notch, which can be a lot of pressure. You know, for example, social media where you post, vacations, you post birthday celebrations and all the celebrations, you go to social. So maybe it's time to detox, social media detox. Because again, really, okay, if their birthday parties are more extravagant, but yours is very simple, but you have your family there, so what really matters is how you celebrate it together with your loved ones. But sometimes we can be really petty. We can be really competitive with something that doesn't really matter at all. So yes, if you were kind of attacked today, don't worry. We were guilty about it as well. However, just think about it. What were the things that you make it as a competition? Maybe you grew up like ShyTia. Everything was a competition, but now you're an adult. It's kind of a little hard because some people are like, okay, it's not a competition.
It's not a big deal.
It's not a big deal. It's not a contest. Like relax, chillax. So our advice to you today, chillax, okay? Relax. And on that note, we are going to go on a quick break and we'll be back.
Hear from strong women who are crushing their goals, overcoming challenges, and living their best lives. You won't want to miss a single empowering minute. Stay tuned and join the movement.
Everyone loves a champion, someone whose performance puts them head and shoulders above the rest. But not all champions wear a medal or hoist a trophy. At the U.S. Center for Safe Sport, we see champions everywhere we look. In every sport, on every court, we're building a foundation to ensure all athletes are safe, supported, and strengthened. We believe abuse can be prevented by taking a hard look at how we coach, how we train, and how we interact after the last whistle. We have provided over 2 million safe sport trainings. At the U.S. Center for Safe Sport, ending abuse is not just our job, it's our promise.
Looking for connection and empowerment? Tune in to Breaking the Silence.
And that's why we're here, to brighten and lighten up your dia, okay?
Sometimes all it takes is a conversation.
When we have the food we need, we are at our best. We push further. We rise higher. We unlock our full potential. When we have the food we need, we make our communities stronger. Together, we can help everyone get the food they need to thrive. Join the movement to end hunger at feedingamerica.org/actnow.
Feeling seen? Feeling heard? You're right where you belong. Don't go anywhere. More empowering conversations, insightful discussions, and the voices that matter most are coming right up on Breaking the Silence. We're just getting started. Stay with us.
Well, our focal point for today is Father's Day finds. If you're tired of just giving another tie, another mug, another pair of socks, well, today we're going to give you some recommendations. And of course, if you know your dad or somebody you consider a dad, you know their personality, you know their likes and dislikes, then we have something for them. So for the dad who loves to grill, nobody needs to touch the grill, it's just the dad. Well, we got you. What you can actually give them as a present for Father's Day, meat thermometer with digital display. Okay, so we're going on it like we're leveling up. Another one is personalized grilling tools. You know how they love all their tools, right? Barbecue rub, of course, some seasoning and sauce sampler kits, because I don't know, but maybe they like to test and see what kind of seasoning, what is really good on certain meats. So give them some sampler and see what they like, and then whatever they like, then they'll buy it later on. Grill mats that keep food from falling through the grates, because that can be really hard to clean. You know, like, probably they want to grill, but the cleanup comes to the women, you know, like who is going to be cleaning up? So, or another one is a cookbook, you know, a cookbook that they could actually have for, you know, later on, grilling or cookouts.
Use it?
I don't know.
Maybe,
just
maybe.
Because my husband is the kind of person who he just throws whatever and finds out it's good.
Yeah.
He's not like thinking it through. He'll just like, and I feel like a lot of men are like that as well. They kind of just like do whatever they want. And then like, it actually tastes good. You know? But there are some men who really...
They would always try to maybe improve themselves every year. So that cookbook will definitely help for them. Okay, so if you are a tech dad, we have some stuff for you. So, you know, your dad is always having different gadgets, looking at different gadgets that they can have, that they can purchase, that they can acquire. Well, if you have a tech dad, one of the things you can be able to get him is a wireless charging station. You know, especially those things that probably charges like the phone, the Apple Watch, if he has an Apple Watch, or, you know, any kind of charging station that will definitely be quick for him, you know, to just pick up and put down so he can have his devices always charging. Then we also have a Bluetooth speaker. This one is really nice because maybe, you know, when he gets up and he's doing his morning routine, he can take it with him into the restroom or into the living room or into the kitchen or whatever, listening to whatever he wants to listen to, whether he's listening to sports or news or whatever as he's getting ready. So that will definitely be nice as well. Smart mug that keeps coffee warm.
This one's good. Can you give this for me?
Yes. I was
Please.
just about to say that would definitely be good for the dad, especially if he's a coffee lover. But I think that's something I'll get for myself as well.
Yeah.
I just got to throw that in there. Portable phone charger. Everybody needs this. Your dad needs this. A portable phone charger, especially if he's that type that he has meetings and he's always on his phone, or maybe his job requires him to have, more than one phone and stuff like that, and he's always like back and forth between phones. I'm pretty sure the battery runs out really quick. So definitely get him that. It'll be nice. And also what's great for dads who always have gadgets, it's great. Everything is great. Everything I mentioned is great for dads who always have gadgets. So listen, if you don't want to get one, you can probably get them all, which is fine. He's going to love it either way. Okay?
Yes.
So, yes, if you have a tech dad, definitely look at those options.
You see, in my house, we grew up with a lot of sports. Yeah, so competitions, but sports. We literally watched any sport that was on air. So if you have a dad who is a sports dad, he's always watching the game, he's always doing something with sports, we have some ideas for you. So you can do a stadium tour. So you can do like his favorite team. You can go not just for the game, but he can also tour the stadium, maybe tour the locker room, meet the coach, meet those people. That way he's feel a part of the team that he's been supporting his whole entire life, right? And then we also have the team merchandise, the cups, the hat, the foam fingers, whatever, the blanket. Listen, I know people who have blankets with their sports team on it. So anything that has his team on it, you cannot go wrong unless he changed his team. Make sure you get the right team. You don't want to get the wrong team, right? And we also have the personal tumblers as well that you can do the team name or even like his name, like World's Best Dad, or something that he can use while he's watching those games because he's always watching the game. And you can also do something interactive. Maybe as he's getting older, when they get older, they tend to go to one sport, which is golf, right? So maybe you want to give him a hint like, hey, you really turned into an old man. And you can give him like a little putting mat, something for golf, just for him to not have to escape to the club, the country club all the time. He can do it in the backyard. And also, you can never go wrong with ESPN Plus or any of those sports streaming sites, apps. You can give him like a free trial or a subscription just so that way he's never missing a game. He's never not knowing what he can watch or where he can watch it. He has it all at the tip of his fingers.
That is awesome.
Well,
you'll definitely love that.
If your dad doesn't fit in any of those categories, for example, they're not into sports, they're not into technology, they're not into the grill, but they're the more experienced. They treasure experience. They're like, don't buy me anything, Dad. So we have a couple that actually you can give to your dad. For example, family photo book. So just put all, like when you have your family reunions, birthday celebrations, vacations, and you can put it in a book, and then maybe you can even craft it, be a little bit more creative, add your own twist into it. And I'm sure that they're going to love it, especially if you're moving out soon, and the only one who stays in the house is your parents. So, time and time again, they want to relinquish that memory so that they would look at that family photo book. Another one is handwritten letter, which I definitely already have done and I've already given my dad. I'm a little bit sentimental, So handwritten letter, of course, handwritten. Okay, that's the key word. So you write and then you just express your emotions or feelings or really on that day for your dad. Another one is framed family picture. I know there's a lot of photos that we really took, some nice ones. So you can frame a couple, not only one, but you can do 2, 3, or 4 in that big one that's centerpiece on your living room that would make them remember those very memorable moments. Or this one I think will be good for me. Coupon book for family activities. If you can save money, well. Well, that's a very good thing. Yeah, because the family is going to enjoy and your wallet is also going to thank you later on. So sometimes experience are more memorable. They remember it more than actual. Of course, you can give them material things, but what matters the most is your intention behind the gift. So, well, those are our recommendations.
Yes.
If you have other recommendations that we did not really take upon on, then you can send us that suggestion. So maybe we could share it with our viewers. But that's it for our focal point for today. We're going to go on a quick break and we'll be back.
Your story matters. Your voice matters. This is Breaking the Silence.
This year has brought on many changes. You took on new projects and learned to do it yourself, like mastering your favorite dish or learning how to change your oil. Turns out it was easier than you thought. Your green thumb may have grown, as did your herbs. Looking back, you mastered many projects, but one thing you may not have tackled is your health, even if you noticed something isn't right. Lung cancer is the leading cause of cancer death in the U.S. When caught early, the 5-year survival rate is almost 60%. But when caught late, it's only 6%. That's why it's important not to ignore common signs of lung cancer, like an unexplained cough or shortness of breath lasting more than 3 weeks. If you're at risk for lung cancer and have these symptoms, don't gloss over it. Do it for yourself and schedule a visit with your doctor today.
Loving our family-friendly shows? DM us on Instagram at UnaLivingFaith. We'd love to hear from you.
My piece of advice is always coming from the Word of God, the Bible, and this Word never ever fails.
Stream weekly on the Soul Food Podcast with Bishop Joshua, where you will hear live guests share their transformation stories. Stay connected with us for more soul food. Ask questions, leave your comments on each episode, and leave a voice message. We will gladly answer here on the podcast because this soul food is for you.
Let's talk about it. Breaking the silence. Join the conversation.
Are trends really making us less individual? Well. Trends come and go, right? So sometimes last year we had a lot of trends. This year we will have a lot of trends. Next year we would have a lot of trends. But if we do give in to every single trend, are we really losing ourselves, you know?
And I think it's so true because especially with the growth of social media, right? Yeah. Because when we were younger, you know, we didn't have as much access or that much, you know, promotion of certain stuff. So it's like, okay, you'll see a trend, you'll see something happen. But as social media came about, it'll be like one random thing. And it could be anything from like clothes. It could be anything from like gadgets, anything. Like now they have like the TikTok store and everybody just buy clothes or just anything that is offered there. And it's like, oh yeah, this is nice. You should buy it. But back then we had like trial and error. So it's like, is this good? Is it not? But now we kind of listen to like, buy this moisturizer, it's good. Buy this is good. Buy that, this is good. But then we also forget that a lot of those people are paid to promote those stuff.
That's
so
right.
they're telling us to buy it, but they're getting money for them to tell us to buy it.
Exactly. Back then you were able to kind of see a person or, you know, tell the personality of a person by the way they dress, by what they put on, you know, what was their style more or less. But now it's like with social media, as Tia mentioned, and all these other things, it's like everyone's trying a little bit of everything. So it's kind of hard to really like pinpoint what this person really is like, you know, unless you look at their closet, you know what I mean?
That's true. Well, let's actually watch this little clip that talks about this more.
All right.
Okay, chuck this on. I really like this outfit. I'm gonna look so good at uni. Oh, everyone's in the same outfit. Wow, this is a very common outfit. Okay, this is getting ridiculous. All right, I've had enough of this. Oh, stuff this. I'm putting a jumper on.
It has become a uniform.
Oh my goodness.
Back then, we would like, if someone had the same shirt or pants or anything, you would be like, oh no, now I gotta go change. I cannot stay here. Even like prom or wherever you would go, like you cannot be shown up with the same exact shirt, the same thing. Nowadays, it's like, oh, where did you buy it? You got it from this place? Yeah, I got it from that place too. So now people are like, oh yeah, let's match rather than looking different.
Yeah.
That's horrible.
But it is.
Don't get me started.
Because very quick story. We would always ask Nori to match with us.
No.
And she would always say no.
Why would I purposely want to look like I don't? You know, this is why we're talking about this topic. I want to be me. I want to, you know what I mean? I definitely purposely don't want to. And back in the days, I don't know if y'all went through that, but I definitely went through that, and it would definitely get me so upset. Like, let's say, for example, I bought a pair of pants, which actually happened. I bought these pair of pants, and, you know, I went to an event, and I happened to see a friend of mine's, and what is she wearing?
The exact same
pants. Poor thing. I'm so sorry if you're watching. But she was just so excited. She was like, oh my gosh. And then she said the name of the store, and I'm like, shh, like, what are you doing? Like, this is not cool. You know, I was just so upset. I was just so over it. There was nothing I could have done. I couldn't leave to go change or anything like that. And it's just, it was just horrible. Yeah. It was a traumatic experience for me. I definitely don't like that at all.
It's fun. I mean, but also I grew up in that match. Like, my mom would dress me and my sisters like all the time. So
I have sisters, so I never knew what that was like.
That, you know? And I feel like, again, with social media, like when people see people buying certain stuff, they get that FOMO, like, oh, if I don't buy this, if I don't buy that, what am I good? What are people going to think? Like, think of Stanley cups, right? Some people don't even drink water, but they always carry a Stanley cup. It's empty, or there's nothing there, or they're drinking other stuff. But the whole purpose was to stay hydrated, but you don't want to be like, oh, why you don't have a Stanley cup?
Right.
Yeah.
What is wrong with you?
Another one that we don't really like here in the show, Crocs.
Oh,
I'm so sorry, but it's really been a trend, and I don't know what to say, you know, because like here we definitely, individuality is a key, authenticity, because sometimes you're like, with that FOMO, like if I don't have it, it means I'm missing the trend. It means I'm missing it. But stick to those elegant pieces. So I'm talking about clothes or anything, gadgets, even like the latest gadgets. You need to have everything, latest phone, latest device, latest computer, latest everything, because if not, you are like basically running very slow. So you need to have all of them.
Angeli, you're triggering me right now.
She said Crocs.
She said Crocs. And then she mentioned the word elegant. There's people that take it over. Again, don't come for me. Don't come for me. If you want to send your comments, no worries. Maybe we'll read it on BTS Unfiltered. People think there is a time, I don't know if it's still going on, but like people, they will buy those little pieces to like decorate their Crocs.
We have
like
a friend who did that.
Or with, I don't know, I mean, trying to make it look nicer or elegant with like slacks and stuff. Crocs is Crocs. It doesn't matter what you're wearing. Crocs is Crocs. Don't come for me, y'all. But all those pieces is not going to make it look anymore. It's just not anything. I'm sorry. Don't come for me. If that's you, it's okay. Power to ya. But that's just, I don't know.
But I also think like when it comes to certain trends, like as far as like clothes or things like that, you have to remember that not everything goes for everybody.
Yes.
You know, so you have like different body types, you have different skin tone. So something that looks good on Angeli might not look good on me. And so it's like when you're trying to go with that trend, maybe you might look even worse, you know, or you don't look right because it's not meant for you. So we have to be very careful with that. We have to see like what works for me. If the trend works for you, you like it, okay. But if it doesn't work for you, don't try to like fit into a box that you're not supposed to be in.
And another one that really irks me too is, and this is not anything like clothes or anything. Hey, there's this trend that everyone now talks about, wellness, okay? Everything wellness. So I want to take care of myself. I want self-care. All right, we get you. You want self-care, you want wellness. However, some of those wellness trends really, are they really wellness? Or are they really just ching ching?
It doesn't even do anything.
It doesn't do anything. So
again, it's all the hype. It's the hype and stuff. Like you really need to like take the time and see the actual benefits of it, because if not, then you're just wasting money, you're wasting time and getting no results.
Yeah.
So.
Exactly.
If you are up to the trends, no worry. If you can keep up with it, don't worry, but don't lose yourself. Don't lose yourself. Still have your hobbies, unique hobbies, of course, your character, your personality. Just because you're wearing the same clothes doesn't mean you act the same as the other person. But it may if you keep on going to these trends and really not reminding of who you really are. So, yeah, that's it for the venting. The venting is over. You can come for us later. Right now, we're going to go in a quick break. You can write your comment. You can just lash out in the comments, and we'll be right back.
Feeling the energy? You're tuned into the right place. Breaking the silence is keeping it real, right here, right now. More empowering conversations, and the voices you need to hear are coming up next. Stay with Angeli, Francisca, Nori, and ShyTia. The conversation is just getting started.
Why?
Why take a chance? Why risk a mistake? Why say something? We all have reasons why we choose to ignore the things that give us pause, that seem out of place, that don't feel right. The word why can either paralyze us or empower us to stand up and protect what we love.
So if you see something, why do you say something?
I see say for my friends.
I see say for their future.
I see say for my entire school.
I see say because if I don't, who will?
I see say because all this matters.
We all have something worth protecting, a why that unifies this community we are all a part of. So protect your everyday. Report suspicious activity to local authorities. If you see something, say something.
Do you have a dream tucked away? It's time to break free and chase it. Breaking the Silence celebrates women who dare to dream big and change the world. Get the tools and motivation to turn your dream into reality. Breaking the Silence. Ignite your passion. Unleash your potential. Weekdays on ULFN.
August was born 3 pounds, 9.8 ounces. When I first saw him, it was like a whole range of emotions, joy, sadness. There's gonna be obstacles. You're gonna feel like, why is it happening to me? And you're gonna realize you're not the only one. There's no perfect way. Your own way will be the perfect way. You're gonna protect it with all your might. Just seeing him happy, it's just joy, you know? I look through his eyes, I can envision like a whole future with him already. To throw the first football to him, give him ice cream for the first time. Oh man, he can smile now. I'm happy because he's advancing in life, you know, he's growing. Being a young dad, it's not giving up, it's shifting. My life is now devoted to his life.
All right, let's get empowered today with our empowered echo. So we'll have some quotes or maybe like some statements, right? Then we're going to just give our twist, chime in to see if it relates to us, if it's something that we've done before or it affected us in some other way. And then we're going to give our twist, our own ideas and our own opinions as well.
All right.
Okay? All right. Our first quote says like this. You don't have to attend every argument you're invited to.
I like that.
Yes. And it's so, so true. Just because you're invited doesn't mean you have to attend to it. You know, then it means like for me personally, sometimes it feels like it's just a provocation sometimes for the other person to see your reaction and all of that. So you don't need to, there's like this quote as well where it says you have to choose your battles.
Right.
So choose your battles and when you can actually like talk or not argue, but basically say your piece, you know, say your opinion. So if they're inviting you for like a banter, if they're inviting you for an argument, if you know, you don't have anything to say to it, you don't need to be stressed out or anything like that. You don't need to respond. You don't need to attend to it. So you can just keep your peace.
That's right. Just like they say, it takes two to argue, right? It takes two to argue, to fight or whatever. So listen, just let it be. And we don't have time for that, especially when it's shenanigans. If it's shenanigans, listen, just keep it walking, keep it pushing. You have bigger and better things to do, right?
And I think also it shows your strength. Like if you can walk away when someone is clearly provoking you, clearly trying to get you to give in to them, it shows how strong you are because you're like, hey, you know what? I'm not even going to allow this to affect me. Because a lot of people don't have that strength just to walk away without saying anything back.
Yeah. That's true.
It's a power.
All right. So we do have our second one, and it says as follows. Growth often feels like losing people who only liked the old version of you. This is definitely so true. Mic drop on this one. And that's exactly what it is. Like, I don't even think we need to go into details when it comes to this because, yes, when you are growing, when you are improving and you're moving forward and you're dealing with people who are in your circle, this is what's going to happen. It is going to show. They might feel some type of way because they no longer have access to things that they had access before. They prefer the old you. Therefore, it is definitely going to make them come out of, you know, their comfort zone is definitely going to make them feel some type of way. But listen, don't be ashamed and don't hold yourself back. Don't stifle yourself. When it comes to growth, let me tell you, take it and run with it and don't even look back.
Yeah, and I feel like life is its own journey.
Yeah.
So like when you are trying to hold on to that old version of you for other people, those people are not going to be with you forever. And one thing we have to also realize is like, are they stopping their growth for you? Because maybe you're stopping your growth for them, but will they do the same for you? And if they won't do the same for you, why are you doing that for them? Just go on your journey, walk your path, and those who want to walk with you, those who want to move forward with you, they will join you on that journey. And those who don't, just leave them behind.
That's
it.
And we
That's
have
it.
like different phases in life, you know. You have like that phase when you're a teen, you have that phase where you're just adventurous, wanting to just try every single thing. And there you have that phase where you grow, where you take things seriously. And some people, they don't want to be on that, you know, and that phase with you. So it's okay. It's okay if they don't want to be there because there are friends who stay. There are those friends for a season. There are those who give you a lesson, and that's okay. You know, you get to meet new people, you get to gain new friendships, and that's good for you because growth is having those people, you know, stick with you and having new ones. So, yeah.
And our next one is rest is productive. And I know that a lot of people might feel guilty when they hear that because they're going to be like, how are you being productive if you're resting? But at least I know for me, when I am tired, when I'm really, really tired, I don't do as much as I would if I'm fully awake. So I'll try to push myself like, okay, let me just finish this and I'll do it. But I see like my brain is not working the same. I tend to reread the same sentence over and over because I'm not understanding it. So it's like sometimes I'll go and be like, okay, I'm going to take like a 10-minute nap. let me take this nap and come back. And when I come back, it's like I have more energy, I have more focus, my mind is more into it, where I'm able to do everything that I need to do. And I'm also taking care of myself because I don't want to get to that point where I burn out. So when I do that rest, I'm actually allowing myself to do more in the future.
You know, and to actually do it with excellence as well. Because if you're tired, if you're stressed, if you're, you know, you're going haywire and stuff, and you don't take that time to rest, you're going to do it. You might even get it done, but you're going to do it anyhow, just because you're just so frustrated, because you're cranky, you're tired, you're hangry, you're all of the above. But when you actually do take that time to pause and stuff, and you take that rest, which you shouldn't feel guilty about, when you do come back to do it, you're going to do it with excellence. You're going to look at the details and you're going to say, no, this can be better. I can do this like this. I can improve it in this way, in that way. And you will give your best at it. So listen, don't be guilty.
Yeah, because a lot of people also would think that rest is kind of lazy.
Yeah.
You know? Rest is equal to laziness, which is not, because now we've been talking about self-care, being, you know, taking care of yourself. So make sure as well that that rest is really productive. So it's not just closing your eyes. It's not just there, you know, well, although yes, but making sure that your mind is still not on whatever to-do list you have to do for the day, because that's not productive. You are going to close your eyes and maybe get a little bit of energy, but you're really not shutting off every little thing that, okay, I only got 20 minutes. So how do I productively rest in this 20 minutes without my phone, without any device, without anything, so I can get that rest productively? Because we can rest, but then how is the quality of that rest? You know, so it's not laziness at all. You have to take care of yourself, as both of them have mentioned. If you're not able to give your best, then, you know, you're not able to do something for your loved ones as well. So we got another one though, which is this one is: the apology you never received is not required for your healing. And this could like hit really home for some people, because sometimes we think like this, okay, I'm only going to release that forgiveness if I receive it from the other person, right? Closure. I need to have that closure from another person, relationship, friendship, or a family member who hurt you, or any other thing. You needed that closure for you to heal. You don't need their permission. You don't need their permission for you to heal, because again, it's your decision for you to be able to close that chapter, resolve it. If the other person, if the other party is not willing to resolve it, you resolve it within you, you know, but don't wait until that apology, because it may never come. The truth is, the reality is, it may never come for you. So continue healing, continue your journey, and you can close that chapter.
You can never depend on someone's apology, because like you said, you might never get it. And at the same time, you know, for me, I don't know about anybody else, but I'm that type of person that I mind my business, in the sense that I'm mindful of what I say, because I don't want to have to go back and apologize. So I'm going to be very mindful of what I say, of my actions and stuff like that. And another thing as well, like, expecting someone to apologize to you, that's not going to do anything. Well, for me, in my own opinion, it's not going to do anything. I don't want you to apologize. I just want you to get it together. That for me would definitely be an apology. You getting yourself together and not doing it, not only to me, but to anybody else, you know, because my thing is, do unto others what you want done unto you. You know what I mean? So instead of just saying apologize, because how many people apologize? How many people have apologized to you, but yet they go back and do the same thing all over again? So no, just don't apologize. Just change. Change for the better, because you're going to help yourself and you're going to help those around you.
Yeah. And I think also when we think of apology, it's like they have to know that what they did hurt me, or what they did was wrong. And sometimes we have to realize that sometimes it's our perspective, right? It's our perspective that what they did or what they said hurt. And sometimes with our emotions, we kind of feel like, oh no, they shouldn't have said that to me like that. They shouldn't have did this. But at the end of the day, sometimes we deserved it. We needed to hear that. We needed to hear it like that. Yes, maybe it did hurt, but it was for our growth. And that's what we need to understand, that because I didn't like it doesn't mean that it was wrong. And someone does not need to apologize for everything that I felt was wrong. Because at the end of the day, not everything revolves around me.
Exactly.
And I can't expect everybody to be like, oh, I hurt your feelings, I'm so sorry. No, they're just gonna be like, you're a grown woman, get it together, like, it's life, move on. And that's something we have to remember, like, listen, this is life. People are gonna do stuff, they're gonna say stuff that I don't like, but I can't hold on to it, because at the end of the day, I'm only hurting myself by holding on to it, by remembering all the things that they did or said to me.
Get out your feelings.
Exactly. So if you felt attacked today in one of these coats, okay? If it's one of these coats, get it together. No, I'm kidding. But do a self-reflection. Really do a self-reflection of, yes, this coat really resonated with me. What shall I do so that it doesn't happen anymore, or I don't go back to the same mistakes, right? So right now we're going to go on a quick break. We're going to have that break, recuperate, and we'll be back.
Got a dream on the back burner? It's time to ignite that fire. Breaking the Silence brings you the tools and motivation you need to unleash your potential. Don't change that channel.
Adding your own flavor to fashion comes with age.
Okay, Dad, look at you.
Forgetting how to add doesn't. Learn the warning signs of Alzheimer's. Some things come with age, some others don't.
The Universal Church is open 7 days a week, 365 days a year. If you are in the southern region and looking for a home church, there is a place where free help is available for everyone. We are located in many southern states. Take a look. The largest city in Louisiana, New Orleans. You can find us at 138 North Broad Street, New Orleans, Louisiana, 70119. In the state capital of Alabama, Montgomery. We are located at 2045 Madison Avenue, Montgomery, Alabama, 36107. We are located in the Peach State, Georgia. Our address is 3110 East Ponce de Leon Avenue, Scottsdale, Georgia, 30079. There are no dress code requirements. Come as you are with an open heart and let God work in your life. We don't judge, we help. Call us for locations near you. 888-332-4141. Come and see how God can transform your life. Make your way to the Universal Church.
Bring it.
Time out, guys. I'm late to dinner. My mom's gonna kill me. Catch you guys later.
Mom wants us home.
Okay. Bye, guys.
You guys need a ride?
Sure. Yeah. All right. How about some one-on-one?
I gotta go eat, man. Sorry, I'll see you later.
Well, unfortunately, we're coming to an end. You know, we're going to wrap up in a few. However, we are going to come back, but the next day. The next day. Although, yes, we want to keep the trends going, right? We give you some trends. We give you some good ideas for Father's Day. We give you some gifts that you would like to, of course, give your dads, or maybe those who consider your dads, because sometimes you have like more than one. Then definitely, again, if you do have any other ideas, where are you going to give us these ideas? Scan this QR code right now and you can go to our Instagram page. That's Breaking the Silence _talk show. And of course, you can give your opinions, BTS unfiltered comments. And if you want to be a viewer, joiner in the show, you can definitely bring your business ideas, your small business, your story, or you can just want to have like fun with us, you know, because we can be a little chaotic sometimes.
Yeah.
But we
I think we're gonna have some BTS unfiltered regarding
it's incoming. It's incoming.
Yes, especially with that trend topic.
Oh, yeah. And the Empowered Echo too.
We listen and we don't judge, y'all. The Empowered Echo was definitely really good. It was really good.
It's okay. You can keep them coming. Keep them coming. But right now, we'll just have to wrap it up and say goodbye.
Bye.